Amelia had always been drawn to the strange and the forgotten, which was why the towering, decayed mansion on the outskirts of town intrigued her. The locals whispered about its reclusive owner, Drive, Victor Hallstrom, a brilliant yet disgraced scientist rumored to be dabbling in unholy experiments. Curiosity led her to his doorstep one stormy evening. What she didn't expect was a man with kind but haunted eyes, his hands trembling as he answered her knock. "I don't entertain visitors," Victor said coldly. "I'm not here for entertainment," Amelia replied, unfazed. "I saw your garden overrun with weeds. I thought I could help." Victor hesitated, then reluctantly allowed her to stay. Over the following weeks, she slowly unraveled his walls, finding a man burdened by guilt and brilliance. Victor revealed that he was experimenting with genetic combinations to unlock humanity's potential by splicing human DNA with animal traits. For what purpose? Amelia asked one evening. To create a stronger, smarter species, he admitted. But there have been failures. Despite the ethical line he danced upon, Amelia saw a lonely soul yearning for connection. Against all odds, they fell in love, with Victor finding solace in her presence and Amelia seeing hope in his brilliance. Months after moving into Victor's mansion, Amelia began experiencing strange symptoms, heightened senses, vivid dreams of running through forests, and a growing appetite. When she visited Victor's lab one evening, he froze, staring at the results of her blood test on his screen. "You're pregnant," he said, his voice trembling. Amelia smiled, but Victor's expression darkened. "What's wrong?" she asked. "The baby, it's not ordinary," he whispered. Victor confessed that during one of his experiments, Amelia might have been unknowingly exposed to an altered strain of DNA, one designed to merge human and animal traits. Their child wasn't just a baby, it was the culmination of his work, a potential hybrid of human adaptability and animal strength. Amelia was furious. "You experimented on me, on us. I didn't know," Victor pleaded. "But now, this child might be the key to everything I've worked for. It could be a breakthrough, or a disaster." As Amelia's pregnancy progressed, she noticed changes in herself. Her reflexes became sharper, her senses more acute. The child within her seemed to radiate a strange, unearthly energy. Meanwhile, Victor's obsession deepened. He filled notebooks with data, meticulously documenting every symptom Amelia described. But he also grew paranoid, torn between his love for Amelia and his fear of what their child might become. One night, Amelia discovered a secret chamber in the mansion, filled with cages and failed experiments, creatures that were part human, part animal. Some were alive, staring at her with pleading eyes, while others were lifeless. "This is what you've done," she confronted Victor. "What makes you think our child won't end up like this?" "I won't let that happen," Victor insisted. "I'll protect you both." Amelia wasn't convinced. She began planning her escape, fearing Victor's obsession would put their child in danger. The night of the baby's birth was chaotic. A violent storm raged outside as Amelia went into labor. Victor, desperate to ensure their child's safety, worked tirelessly to stabilize her condition. When their son was born, he was human in form but with subtle differences: golden, slit-pupil eyes that glowed faintly in the dark and an uncanny ability to mimic sounds perfectly, even as an infant. "He's extraordinary," Victor whispered, cradling the child. But their joy was short-lived. One of Victor's failed experiments, a creature with wolf-like features, escaped its cage, attacking in a frenzy of rage. Amelia shielded the baby, but Victor stepped forward, using his knowledge to subdue the creature. "You're free now," he said softly to the wounded beast, releasing it into the storm. Victor turned to Amelia, guilt and hope warring in his eyes. "I was wrong to think of him as an experiment. He's not my creation, he's our son." Amelia and Victor fled the mansion, vowing to raise their child far from the shadow of his experiments. Though their son's abilities grew with each passing year, Amelia ensured he learned compassion and love above all else. Victor devoted himself to undoing the harm he'd caused, becoming an advocate for ethical science. As for their son, he became a bridge between humanity and the natural world, a living testament to the dangers of obsession and the power of redemption.